really into audiobooks. Not to mention he offered to cover all expenses. I backed my heart up and I came to Florida. Hi everyone, welcome back to another vlog, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Akira and I am so happy that you made it to my little corner of the internet. Today is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, especially for me because I am off today. But every time I'm off, like I want to have a super productive day. That is bothering me. What was that? Okay, yeah, I want to be productive today. And so far, I feel like I have been. It is about 10:30 right now, and I've been editing for like at least 1.5 hours, which is great. I decided to switch up my day a little bit. Usually the very first thing that I do is I go for a walk and I go to the gym. But I was like, let's just be a little flexible today and like see how we like it. Switch up the routine just a little bit. So I'm gonna go to the gym later this afternoon, and the plan was to just have like a productive, focused morning at home. I'm actually about to film some content right now. I have some Fabletics packages that I have been just kind of not letting build up. Unintentionally, they have been building up because I just haven't gotten around to film the content for them. But today, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna film like 2 short form contents with this, and then I'm gonna like show you guys as well what I got. This is what I got with 4 of my Fabletics VIP credits. Here's what I got with 4 of my Fabletics VIP credits. All right, that should be good enough. Literally the same color I'm wearing now. I obviously love this color. So cute. Okay, now that that's done, here's a haul of what I actually got from Fabletics over the last few months using 4 of my VIP membership credits. I literally forgot to say that during the short form video, but anytime that I use my VIP credits, I always try to use them on bundles because you get the most for your money with the bundles. So let's say the credit is like $60, $70, right? You can get a top and a bottom, or like 2 bottoms, or like 3 tops sometimes for the price of your $70 membership. And when you actually add up the price of 2 different items, or whatever the total actual value of each item is in your bundle, you end up getting, it ends up being a steal. And honestly, I feel like a lot of higher quality workout gear nowadays is expensive. So getting a whole outfit for $70 is absolutely worth it to me. And this one just so happens to be an exact match to the shirt that I ordered a couple years ago on Shein. So that's funny. I could probably end up wearing them together, maybe to the gym. These are power hold leggings. Very, very like thick. These are thick and sturdy. So I always try to save these for like my leg day, or a day that I'm gonna be doing something intensive and I just wanna be feeling really supported. And it came with a full length, a pretty full length, a long length crop top, I'd say, which I always love and I always prefer, because me personally right now, I like to cover the stomach up right now. So I love having like a fuller length crop top to wear to the gym. This one has really cute cutouts in the back. Love it. Next, I went out of my comfort zone and I ordered this yoga kind of set in Raspberry Fizz. I don't think I would wear this in like a gym, but I would wear it to Hot Works. I would wear it to a yoga class, obviously with like a top over it, a little jacket or something. But this one has ruching in the front, so I feel like it's gonna be very cutesy, very flattering. And some yoga pants. And also really perfect for the cooler season. We have a nice chocolate color set. These leggings are Pure Luxe leggings, and I like to wear these ones on upper body days because they're just more flexible, more movable, more light. They'll also be really good for yoga and maybe like some light running. They're not as thick as the Power Hold, so if you're wearing like a light color, you don't want to sweat too much if you know. The bra. This is super cute, two-toned brown thing going on in the back. I love it. And for the last set that I got, this one I think I'm actually going to get like maybe the most wear out of. And that's just because it's navy, and I feel like navy is such like a calm, like neutral that you can wear very casually. Like I can throw this on with a gray hoodie and just be out the door, and it doesn't look so much like workout gear, you know, as the other one did, like the way you want for a workout. I feel like navy looks more everyday casual. And these are actually a Yitty, which I wasn't expecting. Yitty is like Lizzo's portion with Fabletics. And these are really thick as well. Cross in the front, very cute. Super flare, I feel like. But I have to see when I try it on. Another notable thing to mention about this set is how adjustable the bra is. Not only are the straps around your shoulders adjustable, but it's also adjustable like around the band. So I think that's a great feature. That's everything that I have been accumulating. I have one VIP credit waiting to be used right now. I have been skipping the months because I'm stocked up. I know that when I first started with Fabletics, I did like the VIP. No, I did like the 2 for $24 leggings if you signed up, and then I canceled it. That was back in my early college days. So, you know, I ain't have no expendable money, but I still have a pair of those leggings. I still have a pair of the original leggings that I got back in like 2018. I still wear them to this day. These are worth it. They will be in your wardrobe for years, okay? So try it out for sure. I'm not sponsored, by the way. I don't know if I really need to say that. Maybe I feel like it's obvious that I'm not sponsored, but I would love to be if anybody from Fabletics is watching this. I truly do love your brand, okay? I'm actually gonna go change into probably a Fabletics outfit for my leg day, and I will see you guys at the gym.
I put the blame on me for giving you chance after chance. I love you, can't stand. And I try to be strong, but how much can I put your words on your life this time? And I hope you ain't lying, 'cause
I feel so great right now. I took like a nice long shower. One thing I will say about today is that it feels good to not rush. Like flipping my day how it is, like I didn't have to rush at the gym. I did all of my sets, all of my reps. I did the full thing. I even stretched after, which is something that like I tend to skip because like in my mind it's like, okay, what do I have to do next? Like what do I want to do next? And staying at the gym when there's other things to do, it's just never, like I'm just never gonna do that. I'm gonna leave the gym as soon as I can. And so today I didn't have anything to do after the gym. And so I took my time. I just took my time in the shower because I didn't have anything to do after my shower. I want to take my time and do some skincare. Usually it's just the quick, very basic skincare routine, but tonight I'm just gonna take it up a little notch. And I also wanted to introduce myself to the channel because I feel like I haven't really done that properly or formally. And so if this video somehow reaches a lot of people, hope it does, I would like to take the opportunity to do a little get to know me. So let's get started. My name is Akira. I'm 26 years old, and I would describe myself as, why is it so hard to like talk about yourself? It's pretty hard to talk about yourself. Even to a camera, like it feels like I'm talking to a huge crowd. Chill, don't think like that, don't think like that. You know what? Okay, I'm an overthinker. I'm a bit of an introvert. Next thing, what do I like to do? Lately, I have been really into audiobooks. It started off like mystery, thriller books, but now it's really expanded to include a lot of different type of fiction books that are also like about life. Some of my favorite ones have been ones where people get opportunities to go back in time and relive their life, or like have a different perspective on things, or to have or to even look forward in their future. And I don't know, I like audiobooks. They're so convenient. Like, I listen to them when I clean, I listen to them when I drive, I listen to them when I shower. I do like to read too. I just don't have as much time for it, but I am getting back into it. Okay, moving on. I was born and raised in Virginia. I went to college out there in Virginia as well, and I got a bachelor's of science in health science with the plan to go to grad school and become an occupational therapist. Those plans did not happen, or they did not happen as of yet. Instead, I graduated and took a gap year, moved back home with my mom, which was fine. I got a job that I enjoyed, that I felt like I had like a strong purpose in, working with children who are diagnosed with ADHD, maybe some some trauma, so they have like some extreme behaviors, autism. I really enjoyed that job and working with the kids. But I did that for a year before my boyfriend got a really great job in Florida and asked if I wanted to move with him to Florida. And of course I did. Like, literally, why wouldn't I move with my high school sweetheart to a new state, a sunny state at that, Florida? Absolutely, sign me up. Resignation in, just let me know when, type thing, you know? Not to mention, he offered to cover all expenses, including my personal expenses. Yeah, I packed my car up and I came to Florida. And we have been here for the last 3 or so years. He's literally the best. I love him so much. I've been having such like a fun time living here in Florida with him and doing the exploring that we have been doing while we've been together. It's been great. So for a good while, I was a stay-at-home girlfriend, which, you know, it was cool. It was, you know, I'm extremely grateful for it. Just to have that freedom and that ease of life in your day. And so during that time, it was a lot of gym, it was a lot of chilling, it was a lot of cooking. I will say I am a much better cook than I think I would have been had I not moved in with him. I mean, that's a fact. But while all of that was great, I was still trying to figure out, like, am I gonna go back to school? Like, what am I gonna do? I did substitute teach for a little bit, but like, that did not stick. But, you know, I felt the need to do something for myself in some way, to grow and to add more behind my name, you know, to because I just feel like the woman that I always imagined being was educated, was, I don't know, had her own. And so that was gnawing at me in the back of my head. And finally, this year, actually just a few months ago, I re-entered the workforce as a part-time princess. I only work a few days a week, but it feels great to be working again, to be having my own little paychecks, to be interacting with people, to be interacting with kids. I'm back with working with kids. A different job and a different job title, but still a similar purpose. And that feels great to me. It feels like I'm getting back on my path. And I trust God's timing and everything, but it feels good. It feels good. I feel like I'm back to the vision. I feel like we are about caught up now. I do think that we are. We are not caught up. We are not caught up at all. I'm engaged. How could I forget that? Maybe because it's been a little minute. Proposed in June of 2024. So it has been over a year and a half. No, we are no closer to choosing a date or anything. Don't ask me any questions about that. I will say, when I was younger, I always said like I wouldn't mind a 2-year engagement. You know, it's fine. At the end of the day, we're 26. We're committed to each other. Things are good. The only thing that I feel like could happen is for the best, you know? And let me tell you about our engagement story a little bit. We were on a 7-night cruise, 7-day or 7-night cruise. It was a long cruise along the Mediterranean. So we flew into Athens and we stayed there for like 2 nights. We saw the Parthenon. We saw so many like iconic things. We went to the museum. It was amazing. We had some Greek cuisine before we hopped on our cruise, which took us to Santorini, took us to Turkey, Rhodes. I may or may not miss another place, but the last stop was Mykonos. And that is where he proposed. It was sunset, it was candles all around, and it was stunning. Now I think we're caught up. That's me. You should have a good gist of me, where I'm at in life now, to know a little bit more about the girl who is making the vlogs. And I hope that you subscribe to my channel if you're not already, so that you can have more sneak peeks into my life and we can build some sort of community here. That would be really cool. Like, it would be nice to not just be talking to nobody with this. I do hope that my videos reach some people and that my community grows. I'm gonna let these eye masks sit on for a little bit, and I'm actually going to read. I'm looking forward to it, actually. So the book that I'm reading now is called I Know How This Ends. One day, Margot has a vision of herself with a man she's never met before. She doesn't believe in fate, but when Margot meets single dad Henry, the vision comes true, exactly how she'd foreseen it. As her future continues to reveal itself, a glimpse at a time, Margot realizes she knows exactly what's going to happen and when, and there's nothing she can do to change it. Following the implosion of a 10-year relationship, she's willfully derailing her successful career, joyfully taking down men on dating apps, and living in total chaos. Okay, and then she has a vision, then she meets Henry, and then she has to decide how to live, how to love again, and how to be herself. But if you can't change your destiny, how on earth do you live your present? I can't wait to like get deeper into this book. I like it already, and I can't wait to get deeper into this book. So I will see you guys maybe tomorrow morning. Good morning, you guys, and welcome to another day in the vlog. Today is going to be a full day, a happy Friday. I actually have some plans today. Later, I'm going to be hanging with some girls, which is really exciting because I am, trying to find my tribe, find my clique, find some friends, especially since I moved to Florida and I haven't made much progress in that area. But right now I'm about to go to the gym, and after that I'm gonna have a productive day at home until it's time to get ready to go out. Simple outfit today. I think I got this from Walmart even. In these Fabletics leggings. I think I'm gonna do like a mix of full body today. I just want to say hi. I'm feeling great. I'm off today, so I'm gonna have be like a really nice long weekend. It's another thing that I love about my job and my schedule. Long weekends every weekend.
All the time, this ain't no surprise. Every other night another movie getting made. Chips, hard, I'm stand.
Hello, you guys. I am rushing. Despite having all day to like get ready, I'm rushing. At least I'm rushing because I was focusing in on trying to like edit for YouTube and stuff. But hair, really simple. I'm rocking this slick back until hopefully until tomorrow. And then I can like wash and retwist my hair myself. I've been rocking a slick back all week. Now we're gonna do some quick makeup and then quickly pick out an outfit. I need to be ready. I need to be ready in like 20 minutes. Do not judge me. So since I don't have a lot of time, I'm just gonna go with my everyday makeup, which is literally 2 products. I might make it 3. Well, including 4 if you include primer and setting spray. But I might add in some blush as well. This is the Rare Beauty Under Eye Brightener. I do some of that. I'm rushing so bad. I do some of that. Take some of this Fenty Beauty concealer. Put it over here on my cheeks, on my dark spots. Let's put some there too. That's probably enough. I'm doing too much. I'm getting nervous. I'm gonna do my brows. I'm gonna brush them back a little bit. I ran out of this like the original NYX eyebrow glue, and I went to the store to buy some more, and they were all out. But they had this one, the brow glue crazy lift. And while I do not like the applicator, you know what? I don't got time for that. I do like the glue, so if I can get some of that out, that would be great. And then I just use the brush from the first bottle to brush it out. Okay, and then we're gonna blend so fast. Did I even tell you guys where we were going tonight? So first we're gonna go pre-game. We're gonna go to a restaurant, get a little food, get some drinks. And then we are going to Trap Karaoke is what it's called. Apparently they do tours like all over the US in like major cities. Basically what it sounds like, Trap Karaoke. I'm sure there's be a lot of rap music, hopefully a lot of R&B, because I don't know too much rap, especially if it's like the newer rap. But if they throw some old school Millie, Lollipop, give me some Lil Wayne, give me some old school Drake, give me some new school Drake, give me Drake really, I know. But I'm definitely more of an R&B girl. So hopefully there's a good mix of songs and music. Who knows? Maybe I'll get on stage. Very unlikely, but I did perform. I did do karaoke one time. It was at a NFL game, a pre-game like tailgate. Man, I paid for that tailgate. All the drinks was unlimited inside. I was feeling myself. And I got up there with my roommates from college, and we did No Hands, Walk Like a Plane. I love that song. And I think the saddest thing about it is that none of us got any videos of our performance. That was like a once in a lifetime thing. And I do not have any proof of that. You just had to be there. You just had to be there. Setting spray, and then we are getting dressed. And I'll probably come back and put on a little mascara, but. All right, I'll be back with my outfit. So my outfit, I ended up going with a black bandeau top. Still the classic jeans, and I'm wearing this fanny pack that I thrifted. This is gonna be great so I don't have to carry a bag and just have everything I need. Then for shoes are these Doc Marten boots. So that's the outfit of the night. Let's go.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Fuck being rational, give them what they asked for. It's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. Few bitches that'll really step, but it's not enough.
Cheers. Cheers to a good night. Cheers to a good, safe night and knowing lots of the lyrics.
Watch a nigga do it. We survived outside, all from the music, nigga. What? They like, what he on? It's the Alpha and Omega, bitch. Welcome home. This is not a song.
Now make some noise for your host, What up? Although I see you, we Mr. Shorty put it on. Rain, rain, go away. Cover it up to keep this thing inside. Caroline, she's the reason for the word, bitch. I hope you speed all the way to the club, trying to pull up on a ball, sing or somebody like that, and try to put on makeup in there and crash.
Hey you guys, happy Sunday. I didn't vlog at all yesterday because I didn't do much at all yesterday. I was literally like, we went and did errands in the morning, and then for the rest of the day I was in the house. Saturday was a house day, and I feel like I really needed it too, because I said earlier in the video that I'm an introvert by nature. After a night out and being social, being in and being by myself and just being calm and being home, that's definitely what I need. We're in the kitchen now because I'm about to make dinner. Specifically, I feel like a Sunday dinner. We're going a pot roast. I'm doing mac and cheese, veggies. So yeah, very, very warm, very fulfilling. And when the weather drops, that is the type of stuff that I want. Like really, I don't even really like to cook, but I do love to cook like hearty meals, like things that I feel like I would eat at grandma's house on occasion. And so today we are doing a Sunday dinner. So I've already started doing my prep. I have my celery, carrots, and onions already in the bowl for at the end of the Instant Pot cycle, because I am cooking this in an Instant Pot. And I'm putting potatoes in the pot roast, and this is probably the first time that I have done this. So we'll see how that turns out. I just did one potato to start off because again, I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but we're gonna have it over rice, so we don't really need that many potatoes anyway. And we have a mac and cheese, so now I'm about to season up the beef. So let's get started. Okay, so first I'm going to heavily season my pot roast or my chuck roast or whatever with pepper. I'm gonna use not too much, but some meat tenderizer, garlic powder, onion powder, salt of course, and Worcestershire sauce. A little oil. Okay, now that it's all seasoned, I'm actually gonna have to cut mine so that I can sear it inside of my Instant Pot. So, gotta cut into smaller pieces. So yes, I have a very small Instant Pot that I got a few years ago for Black Friday. Anytime Black Friday comes around, I'm getting me a home appliance. And so that just happened to be like Black Friday 2023. Anyway, it is set to saute. And you can see it's hot, so it's ready. I'm gonna put these in there. Hopefully I can fit at least 2 in at the same time. I'm about to pour myself a glass or 2 or 3, don't judge me, of wine, because I just feel like drinking wine like while you're cooking a Sunday dinner. My ring light just fell. Cooking a good meal and wine, you just go together real bad. It just makes me feel like, a woman. It makes me feel grown. This one we actually got from a local farm here in Plant City, Florida. It's like a 40-minute drive from Tampa. We got this like last year when we went with my sister and her friend. There was a blueberry festival at this farm, and we went and they had like wine tasting and stuff, and this wine was so good. I had to have it. It's black raspberry made at the local farm. This farm is a farm, but it's also, they make their own wine too. Cheers to a delicious meal. Cheers to having food to cook. And cheers to an able body, an able mind that allows me to cook. Is it a cheers or an amen? Whatever, girl. Cheers. That's good. It's so good. It tastes like it tastes like a raspberry donut. I decided to try something out and deglaze the pan with this. What's the worst that can happen? Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. Okay, so I added the full thing of beef broth into it, put the meat back in it, and I'm gonna try out this crock pot pot roast seasoning mix. I think I'm just gonna go half. And just put that on top. You ain't even gonna mix it in or nothing. That's probably more than half, but that's fine. I have the Instant Pot set for 40 minutes, and about 30 minutes in, that's when I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna check how it feels, and if it's starting to get tender enough, then I'm gonna add in the potatoes and the rest of the veggies. I'm switching up my usual mac and cheese method. I'm actually doing it the way my mom taught me years ago. I remember she added an egg and quote unquote enough milk to see through the noodles, something like that. I had tried to call her, but she was actually at work, so I'm kind of winging it, kind of just going off what I remembered. She only showed me this like once, but I think we just dumped the cheese over the noodles. I was worried the cheese wouldn't melt down smoothly because TikTok, years later, taught me to melt a separate cheese sauce. But it did end up nice and creamy. My only complaint would be that the type of shredded cheddar I used, for some reason, it didn't melt correctly on the top when it was baking. Everything cooked down so well in the Instant Pot. The potatoes were soft, the pot roast was tender, and fell apart so easily. And overall, the meal came out very delicious. I'm quite proud of my Sunday dinner. We have made it to the end of the vlog. I just wanted to close out by saying that I feel like I had a great week. Like just reminiscing on like what's going to be included in this vlog and how my days went. I feel like there was like a great mix of obviously going to work, but also being productive on my off days and resting and going out and being social and trying new things. And then to end that all off with a delicious home cooked meal. That's just a great week. Like I need more weeks like that. Like once a month, I need to do it again. I need to replicate it, and it actually makes me excited for next week because there are things that worked this week that I'm like, okay, I need to do that again. Like doing some cleaning in the morning after the gym, habit stacking in that way, I feel like really worked for me this week, and so I want to keep that up for the next week. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and if you are not, subscribe to my channel for more content like this: lifestyle, fitness, hobbies, self-care, self-improvement, and just enjoying the days in my 20s. If you like content like that, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.